Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we turned the whole Stone Tower Temple upside down, or actually more so inverted, and well, we just did that other half of it, and then this episode, we're probably going to finish the rest of this dungeon. I want to show this off that, you know, if you use a lighter or use it against those bubbles, you'll get these purple rupees, so which gives you 50 rupees. I believe it's 50 rupees for these ones. And yeah, they do respawn, so you do have to be careful. That was so close though. Like that bubble almost hit me there, and that would have risked me getting jinxed. But I guess I lucked out here. That was a close one, I gotta say. So yeah, we're pretty much just about at the tail end of this dungeon. I mean, just about almost done, because there's actually one more item to get. Well, once we get to the other Igor that's up there, but you know, he's actually up there though, because yeah, I see him up there, and you can actually hear him. He's trying to attack us, despite the fact that we're not really seen down there, and yet he's still like going after us. So I mean, I don't know. It's just the AI acting a bit weird for the enemies, or just you know, just plain stupid. You know, like AI are in general. But anyway, yeah, I had to do a little cheap shot of that there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just about to like reach towards the end. Now, what we're gonna do though is that we may be reaching over to the boss door, because that's basically what we're on our way over to. But we're not exactly gonna go over there just yet. Or just reach the boss, because we still have those stray fairies that we have to collect. And as a matter of fact, we're actually gonna be backtracking in this dungeon to get the rest of the stray fairies, and that actually means having to flip it back over to its right side up. To get those stray fairies, because yeah, you see that how that chest is up on this, well, up on the ceiling, even though it's actually the floor. It actually does contain stray fairies, so yeah, we have to go and backtrack and revert it back to its original position, and then to get a stray fairy. Now this Igor right here, this guy has an additional attack. In addition to hurling his boulders just by slamming on the ground, and I kept getting knocked back. He also fires these lasers at us. Like, he just shoots him for the eye, and it's real hard to avoid. You can't even use your shield against it either, because like he'll still shoot right through you even with your shield. So yeah, that's something you gotta watch out for. I also could have used the light arrows against him, but I didn't really want to waste my magic. It's just a few hits with the regular arrows anyway. I know he actually takes more hits with the light arrows, but again, I didn't want to waste my magic and then having to use my green potion, because I'm pretty sure, you know, this game's happened where, it doesn't contain magic jars. But anyway, new treasure chest. Let's see what's inside. What's it going to be? Oh boy, it's the Giant's Mask. Within this mask lies the mind of a giant, but can you use its power anywhere? Well, the answer is no, because there's only one room, and one room alone, that you can use the Giant's Mask. But yeah, this is our new mask. Well, it's supposed to be, you know, a transformation mask per se, but it's actually a special exclusive one that we have here, so it's actually our next one. Well, spoiler warning though, it's actually not our last transformation mask. There's actually one more, and you know, one more memorable, very well known, very infamous kind of mask we'll begin to, but that's going to be at the end of the game, the very end of the game. So you guys know what I'm talking about, of course, but you know, for the sake of this Let's Play, I'm just going to save the surprise until the end of it, even though this game is, you know, this game is over 2 decades old, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody does. I know where it is, but again, you know, there could be people who have never played this game and they don't want to see this prize. I mean, yeah, you never know. This game is like I said, it's 2 decades old right about now, plus a few years. So, you know, you never know. There could be people who never played this game. So, anyways, here's the boss door. So yeah, we have the boss key in hand, and you know, now we have the time to go to the boss's lair. But as you can see here, I am actually backing out of this at first, because you know, I'm playing the Song of Soaring to get back to the entrance, and you know, because like I said, we still don't have the rest of the stray fairy, so we're gonna go do that real quick. So that means we have to revert the dungeon back to its original position. Oh, look at that! You can actually see the moon right down to that that bottomless pit there, because you know, I mean, it's kind of like just having to just flip the entire planet. I mean, that's essentially what he did. It was like, you know, it's not so much just the temple itself that that Link flipped upside down. It's like he inverted the whole world, the entire planet, to upside down. So you know, just defying laws of gravity and all that. So so yeah, that's you know, almost kind of like, you know, Powers of God here. So, I'm actually speeding this up here because, you know, after you revert back to its original position, you have to go through this process of having to keep the switches pressed and play the yellow tree of emptiness to keep them held down so that way they can actually get in there. Because yeah, those platforms reset themselves. So yeah, you have to go through this whole process, and so you know, you guys have seen this plenty of times, and you know that's why I'm speeding this up and giving this whole game a good dose of helium. Yeah. I mean, I know some of you guys would probably like it if I actually just use the audio's original pitch while it's sped up though, but I don't know why. I actually do like it when it's in helium mode because you know it's actually kind of funny to me for some reason. So that's why I just keep it that way. So you know, some of you guys might be complaining about how you know they don't like it, but you know I like it though. Plus it's my channel, it's my own rules. I do whatever the hell I want. So yeah, you telling me what to do there? Yeah, I'm joking though, but you know, anyway, so here we are back at the original position of the Stone Tower Temple. So yeah, like I said, we're just backtracking to get the rest of the stray fairies, and you know, it's all she wrote because you know we have to get those ones. This upgrade we're gonna be getting for the Gray Fairy. It's not really so much of an upgrade itself. I mean, we don't necessarily need it per se though, and personally though. I mean, it's that one item in which, you know, kind of feels weird the way it's meant to some buttons there, but, yeah, it's actually more to talk about. I mean, I know it's a real great item to use. I mean, it's real fun, you know, real powerful. Anyway, speeding this up again because, you know, it's another process of pressing switches, but, you know, it's actually a great item to use, though, but it also feels very weird, so, I mean, I'm personally not that much of a fan of it, though, but, you know, it's just me, but we'll talk about that once we actually do get said item from the Gray Fairy after returning those stray fairies, but that's gonna be like in the next episode because you know it's all just you know getting to the boss and then I'll just save that for one exclusive episode for like when you do the bit of the post dungeon cleanup for what we'll be doing, even though it's kind of a short one. So, anyways, I'm also kind of toning my voice down if you kind of notice though because the house is kind of quiet though. And, you know, I mean, my other folks already awake right about now, like, you know, one's in the living room, and so, you know, it's all quiet at the house, they don't have much of the noise on. I mean, they got some noise, but, like, not so much of it, though, so, I didn't want to speak too loudly, because I didn't want to, you know, like I said, they're kind of judgmental in what they do, honestly, though. You know, I'm being perfectly honest about this one, because, you know, it's kind of how my folks are, and, you know, it'd also be kind of embarrassing to, you know, just kind of, show my true self and all that, and you know, it's gonna be loud and very hammy, and they'll probably just like question or just raising my around. Like, what was that? And it's kind of embarrassing at the same time. That's why, honestly, though, like you know, if I was living by myself, living alone, then you know, it wouldn't be that much of an issue. Or you know, if I had some friends with me that that didn't really care. In fact, they actually like my my kind of character because I was have fun with them. Though they you know, I can always just you know. Feel comfortable if, you know, just going all out there, so. Anyway, so that's why my voice is trying to be a little monotone. Even though I try not to be, though, because I hate to be one of those boring kind of Let's Players, because, you know, I mean, I know, right, I get, you know, if it's their first time playing, they had to sound monotone, because, you know, mainly because they're nervous, and, you know, that much I sympathize with that, though, but, you know, even to this day, though, and, you know, they, it's kind of sound like, you know, very sleepy there, and, you know, I mean, it's kind of wouldn't sound too exciting, so you know, I was trying my best to make you know as much entertaining as possible. Like you know, I don't want to make my Let's Plays a little too boring though, and you know, I try to make it as comedic and dramatic as possible. Just gotta make sure to deliver the good jokes there because you know, I mean, I'm not exactly that good with it per se though, in terms of deliveries, and so you know, I just you know, I try my best. You know, it's actually something I've tried to. Consider as my my kind of humor with this one because you know I want to you know I like making this channel you know both informative but also a bit of a comedy channel as well. So yeah. See what else I just talk about. Yeah, I know I've kind of delayed it a bit more. Good news is, folks, that well, I mean, I would say that it's the whole journey is not quite over though, but I finally reached the end of my my term for college, so you know it's all done with. I got my got my final projects done for for the classes I was taking, and all that's done. And it took me quite a bit to get those done because I was so wholly focused on trying to get those done. There's like 3 of those final projects for the 3 classes I was taking for the autumn semester. So yeah, I had to just focus on those and get those done. But I got all that done. I finally turned those in. They're all done over with some certain adjustments I had to make. Just all done over with. It took some doing all the time and all the focus I had to put on there, and a bit stressful having to make sure everything is all good to go. But it's done, so it's all done and over with. And so right now we're taking a nice long break for the rest of this semester because there's no more classes for the rest of the month. The spring semester is gonna be until January, probably around the second week of January in 2025. So yeah, we have a nice long break until then. So yeah, it's all done, all done and over with, and so just taking a little break here and just be able to focus on these videos here. I mean, granted though, I still try to put in some videos from time to time, but I just try to make sure to focus on the on those projects right then and there, and then just get those done, and then get those videos in as long as my work hours are fine, because I also have to work at the same time. So there is a lot of shit I had to do, with between going to school and then my my work hours and all that. So I'm trying to make sure to find the time to slip some videos in. If I just make sure I get everything done and all that. So yeah, but it's all done for now. So so that's it for the autumn semester. Got all the projects taken care of, all turned in, and all that good stuff. So all the other assignments as well. So it's taking a nice long break from that, and then just we'll continue with those. So like I said, it's my whole journey through college isn't exactly over though. Even though I'm taking the technical certificate right now, because Lord knows I don't want to go over those academic classes, because it'd be kind of pointless. Well, to me anyway. But But just having to get those done, so it's not entirely over there because I got the next 3 classes coming up for the spring semester, and then I have 2 classes left after that, which I'll be saving for the summer semester. Yeah, I'm having to go take classes in the summer, but I don't really care regardless though, because I just want to get those done. So yeah, it's not entirely over though, but but it's still some good progress right then and there. So just still going on with that. So. Anyway, so now we have all the stray fairies that's to be collected, so got all 15 of those, and so I'd say we're pretty much got everything in this dungeon here, and all that's left is just go over to the boss of this dungeon, and then that should be it for all 4 of the dungeons in this game. And so yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're just about towards the tail end of this game, or this Let's Play in general. By the way, folks, this room is actually the same room where we fought the Garo Masters, so let's go ahead and jump in the that hole in the ceiling and see what's in store for us. And that took us to a desert. Oh! What the hell is that there? I see one with a... Oh! Giant masked insect. Twin mold. So this would technically be the first 3D appearance of, well, I guess you could say moldworm, because, I mean, they've appeared in the past 2D Zelda games, like, well, as last 2 ones, but, we never got to see them in 3D form, so I guess you could say it's a moldworm in this game. So yeah, this is a twin mold, and so it's basically like a dual kind of boss that you have to do, which, I mean, could be a bit disappointing, seeing that, especially, with the whole aesthetics of Ikana Valley. You expect that the boss would be some kind of a supernatural entity, or something like that, but no, it's just a pair of centipedes. So yeah, I guess it's kind of random at this point. So anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about Twin Mold itself. So yeah, this is actually the only room, and I would say the only room where you can use Giant's Mask. And this is actually where the Giant's Mask comes into play. So yeah, aside from the obvious thing with Link growing to a gigantic size, turn into some sort of a kaiju right here. So what you do is that, just basically take standard controls. His power doubles while he's gigantic with the Giant's Mask on, and so all I have to do is that, just go around and you just slash the tails, because the tails are actually the weak point. And so yeah, you just have to literally chase their tail. The rest of their body segments are armored, so they're invulnerable to I can see a text, but it's only the tail that's the most tender part. And I can't really do the title bio in this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place the text on that itself. So there you go. Yeah, that's basically the whole boss fight entails. So, and yeah, by the way, as you can see here, the Giant's Mask does drain your magic meter, so that's why you have to make sure to get yourself some green potions, or if you have Chateau Armani, then you know you can use infinite magic there. But yeah, that's basically what the Giant's Mask entails. That just go and gigantic size, and then the power doubles, and so it's probably the only way to defeat Twin Mold right here. So that's basically all you have to do is just keep slashing them on their tails, which is their weak points, and then just repeat the process. It can work on either one of those, so just make sure you knock both those down. Now, the 3DS version changes things drastically. Because here's the catch, though. You actually do not get the Giant's Mask at all throughout the dungeon until the second half of the boss fight. So, yeah, you only get the Giant's Mask here in this boss room, and I guess it kind of makes sense, though, because, considering that you can only use Giant's Mask in the boss room. So, yeah, that's one Twin Mold insect taken down. So what it is that, yeah, they changed the entirety of it. So, whenever you start to fight Twin Mold in the 3DS version, you actually have to start with defeating the one Twin Mold insect first. Which I believe is a blue one, or was it the red one? Well, yeah, you have to, yeah, you are required to actually defeat the first Twin Mold that they can be able to defeat. And then after you knock that one down, then the treasure chest appears on the central platform, and then that's where you get the Giant's Mask. Yeah, you don't really get it until you don't get the Giant's Mask in the dungeon until that point in the boss fight in the second half. And so that's when you go ahead and use the Giant's Mask and finish it off. Now, they also changed the Giant's Mask drastically as well, where you actually don't do the gameplay as you would normally. No, instead they actually gave the Giant's Mask a special ability where Link does not use his sword at all. Instead, he actually gets some Giant Fists that kind of resemble a bit like Popeye, and you basically just do an all-out brawl, just like you basically just punch the ever-living shit out of a Twin Mold and all that, and then you just and then once that one Twin Mold's knocked down, then you just grab by the tail and do a copy and paste the Bowser fights in Super Mario 64, and swing him around, and then just toss him around, and then Link does that kind of a pose right there, just just do that battle cry, which is kind of hilarious to see. But yeah, Link just relies on his fists and all that. So no sword combat, just just punch out of the fists, just kind of like a punch out, I would say. It also sends out those little mini Twin Molds as well. That's exclusive to 3DS version, but yeah, that's what it is. It's kind of hilarious to see, I gotta say, though, and kind of cool at the same time, though. But I don't actually like the boss fight itself because it takes forever to get it done. Like, forever. So, yeah, be prepared for that if you're playing the 3DS version. But with that out of the way, Twin Mold's now been defeated, and we had the final of the 4 remains of the bosses. We got Twin Mold's remains, and so that should be the last of the 4 giants that we freed. So we did it, guys. We did it. And now we should be ready for the Skull Kid, or Majora's Mask, or, such and such. Well, we've helped all of you. That's all we can do. Call us. That's what they're saying. Yeah, that's basically what the objective is for this one here. Without being told, we understand, so now you help us out in exchange. We'll call you from atop the clock tower, so do something about him, alright? What? Their voices sound sad. You don't want to? I mean, why? I mean, aren't you angry enough? I mean, we saw the backstory. Forgive your friend. Forgive our friend? What do you mean by forgive? Huh? What friend? That's the same thing I say to some fake friends I've had. That stabbed me in the back, and, that's happened to me before, and so, yeah, how can I actually forgive them now? Well, I mean, I probably shouldn't show that much resentment, though, but anyways, you guys aren't here to listen to my sad backstories, though, but anyway, so yeah, well, we, after freeing all 4 of the giants, I guess it kind of makes sense, considering that, well, we'll find out later on, but anyway, see that glowing, cloud orb does, well, yeah, all it does is actually just, dissipated the overcast that was covering the sky in this land, so it's all just clear skies here, and that's all it does. So I guess what that does, basically just you know, allows the undead to depart to the afterlife. Because, like, yeah, it's funny how a pair of insects is just, or a pair of centipedes is just responsible for the undead roaming around the area and just not departing to the afterlife. So, anyway, so yeah, I'm actually ending this off here, but then I got these goddamn gways just trying to come after me. But anyway, so with that out of the way, so entire tumble is done, and so should be it for this video. So next time on Let's Play Majora's Mask, we're gonna do a little bit of a post dungeon cleanup just by turning the strafe areas to get the next power up or next item, and then we'll see the next thing we're gonna be doing. So I will see you guys next time.